Some recipes are written on paper. The best ones are written in memory, passed from one kitchen to the next for generations. Down here in Cajun country, gumbo isn't just supper. It's family, tradition, and a little bit of pride simmering in every pot. Tonight I'm sharing one of the house specialties, Desi's famous chicken and andouille gumbo. Come on inside and let's make a pot. Now let's talk about the roux, because this is where gumbo earns its reputation. A good roux takes patience, practice, and a little courage. If this is your first time, don't be surprised if you burn one. Most of us have. If it burns, throw it out and start again, no worries. What you never do is make gumbo with a burnt roux. The flavor will follow that pot all the way to the table. Now traditionally you'd use andouille sausage. I make my own, but not everyone has that luxury. A good Italian sausage works just fine. Truth be told, gumbos followed me all over the world. I've made it with warthog sausage in Namibia and caribou sausage up in Manitoba's northern boreal forest. The spirit of gumbo isn't about the sausage. It's about gathering good people around a great pot of food. Before we get started, let's take a look at what goes into a proper pot of gumbo. Fresh tomatoes, celery, onions, green peppers, smoked andouille sausage, rich chicken stock, my gumbo seasoning blend, a little filet powder, and plenty of cooked shredded chicken. Nothing fancy here, just simple ingredients working together to make something magical. Now, if you've ever cooked Cajun food, you'll recognize what they call the Holy Trinity: onions, celery, and green peppers. These three ingredients form the backbone of countless Louisiana dishes, and gumbo would never be the same without them. And while andouille sausage gets a lot of the attention, gumbo isn't just about the sausage. It's the combination of smoky sausage, tender chicken, vegetables, spices, and that dark roux that creates the flavor we're after. First things first, let's get our vegetables ready. A couple of onions diced nice and fine. Next up, green peppers, plenty of them. Gumbo isn't shy when it comes to flavor. A little celery joins the party and completes the Holy Trinity. Then a few ripe tomatoes for a touch of sweetness and acidity. Next up, a little fresh garlic. And of course, let's get that andouille sausage sliced and ready to go. Now we're ready. Everything is chopped, sliced, diced, and standing by. Once that roux starts cooking, things move pretty quickly. All right then, enough talking. The heart and soul of every good gumbo starts right here. It's time to build a dark country roux, the step that separates good gumbo from great gumbo. Now that's the color we're after, dark as a strong cup of coffee, but not burnt. Go too far and you'll be starting over once your roux looks like this. It's time to start building those layers of flavor that turn a pot of ingredients into a proper gumbo. Now in goes the Holy Trinity: onions, celery, and green peppers. Let those vegetables cook down a little. Don't be afraid to let them stick slightly. Just keep scraping the bottom and building flavor. Next, in go the tomatoes. Give everything a good stir and let those flavors get acquainted. Now for the garlic. Let it cook for a minute or two, but don't let it burn. Next comes the spice blend. Another minute or two and your kitchen should be smelling pretty good right about now. Now we add the chicken stock. See that? It's finally starting to look like gumbo. We'll let that simmer for a while and soften up those vegetables. Now in goes the andouille sausage, followed by plenty of shredded chicken. Now we'll just let that all come up to temperature. We're almost done. Let's get the rice cooker ready. While that's heating up, let's get the rice started. No rice cooker, no problem. A pot on the stove works just fine. No fancy gadgets required. Folks have been making rice on the stove a lot longer than rice cookers have been around. Now that's looking like a proper pot of gumbo. Now we'll add a little filet powder, a little at a time. Too much can make it stringy. Once it thickens up, we're ready to eat. Well, there you have it, a proper pot of Cajun gumbo. Made the way it ought to be made. All that's left to do is get some rice in a bowl. Ladle on that beautiful gumbo and try not to go back for seconds. Although I make no promises, let's eat. Well, that turned out pretty darn good. The thing about gumbo is there are countless ways to make it. Chicken and andouille is one of my favorites, but seafood gumbo is right up there as well. No matter what goes into the pot, the most important step is the roux. Whether you're making a country roux, a city roux, or even a dry roux. Getting that part right sets the foundation for everything that follows. Master the roux, and you're well on your way to making a great gumbo. A little footnote: you can purchase filet powder ground sassafras leaves on Amazon, as it's not commonly found in this part of Canada. Another traditional thickening option is okra, which can usually be found in the freezer section of larger grocery stores. I hope this helps, and happy gumbo making.
When the saints go marching in.